Welcome back to English Buddy Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Sophia.
Today, we're going to help you with a really practical situation, taking a taxi in an English-speaking country.
That's right. Whether you're traveling for vacation or work, knowing how to communicate with a taxi driver is super important. It can save you time, money, and stress.
Absolutely. We've all been there. You land in a new city, you're tired, and you just need to get to your hotel. But then,
You realize you need to speak English to the taxi driver.
don't worry. By the end of today's episode, you'll feel confident asking for a taxi, giving directions, and paying for your ride.
We'll start with a role play conversation. Then break down all the key phrases you need, and we'll even give you a fun challenge to practice.
Before we jump in, if you find this episode helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you.
All right, let's get started. Okay, Sam and I are going to act out a typical taxi conversation. Sam will be the passenger, that's you, and I'll be the taxi driver. Listen carefully and try to notice the key phrases we use. Ready? Here we go.
Knock, knock. Excuse me, are you available?
Yes, I am. Where are you heading?
I need to go to the Grand Plaza Hotel on 5th Avenue, please.
The Grand Plaza Hotel on 5th Avenue. Got it. Hop in.
Thank you. How long will it take to get there?
At this time of day, probably about 20 minutes. There's some traffic downtown.
Okay, that's fine. Could you take the quickest route, please?
Sure, no problem. Is this your first time in the city?
Yes, it is. I'm here for a business conference.
Nice. The hotel's in a great location. Lots of restaurants nearby.
That sounds good.
All right, here we are, the Grand Plaza Hotel.
Great. How much do I owe you?
That'll be $25.
Can I pay by card?
Yes, you can. I have a card reader here.
Perfect. Here you go. And please keep the change.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful stay.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Let's start from the beginning. When you first see a taxi, you need to check if it's available. You can ask, "Are you available?" or "Are you free?"
That's right. Some taxis have a light on top that shows if they are available, but it's always polite to ask. You can also say, "Can you take me to," and then say your destination.
Speaking of destinations, you need to tell the driver where you want to go. The most common phrase is, "I need to go to," followed by the address or place name.
For example, "I need to go to the airport," or "I need to go to 123 Main Street." You can also say, "Can you take me to the airport, please?"
Notice we use please. It's polite and helps you sound friendly. Always remember to be polite with service workers.
Good point. Now, after you tell them where you're going, the driver might say, "Hop in." This means get in the car. It's informal, but very common.
Once you're inside, you might want to know how long the journey will take. You can ask, "How long will it take?" or "How long to get there?"
The driver might say something like, "About 20 minutes," or "Around half an hour." If there's traffic, they might say, "There's some traffic, so maybe 30 minutes.
Good to know. Now, what if you want to make sure the driver takes the fastest way? You can say, "Could you take the quickest route, please?"
Or you can say, "Please take the fastest way." Some passengers also say, "Could you avoid the highway?" if they prefer not to take the highway.
Right. Now, let's talk about arriving at your destination. When you arrive, the driver will usually say something like, "Here we are," or "We're here."
That's your signal to ask about payment. The most important question is, "How much do I owe you?" or "How much is it?"
The driver will tell you the price. For example, that'll be $25 or it's $25.
Now, here's something really important for travelers: payment methods. In some countries, taxis only accept cash, but
In many places now, you can pay by card.
Always ask, can I pay by card before you get in the taxi if you don't have cash? It's better to know before the ride.
Exactly. If they say yes, you can say, here you go, when you hand them your card or payment.
And what about tipping? In countries like the United States, Canada, and the UK, it's common to tip taxi drivers about 10 to 15%.
You can say, keep the change, if you want the driver to keep the extra money as a tip. For example, if the ride costs $25 and you give them $30, you can say, keep the change.
If you want to be more specific, you could say, here's $30, keep the change.
Let's quickly review some polite phrases you can use. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thanks for the ride.
And the driver might say, have a great day, enjoy your stay, safe travels.
One more thing. Sometimes you might need the taxi to wait for you. You can say, could you wait here for about 10 minutes, please? Or can you wait for me?
Great point. And if you need to make a stop along the way, say, could we make a quick stop at the pharmacy, please?
Perfect. Now you have all the cue language. Let's practice.
Okay, listeners, now it's your turn to practice. We're going to give you some situations, and we want you to say the answers out loud. Pause the podcast if you need more time.
Don't be shy. Speaking out loud is the best way to learn. Ready?
Challenge number 1. You see a taxi, and you want to check if it's free. What do you say?
You can say, are you available? Or, are you free?
Challenge number 2. You want to go to the central train station. Tell the driver your destination.
You could say, I need to go to the central train station, please. Or, can you take me to the central train station?
Challenge number 3. You want to know how long the trip will take. What's your question?
Say, how long will it take? Or, how long to get there?
Challenge number 4. You've arrived at your hotel. Ask the driver how much you need to pay.
You can ask, how much do I owe you? Or, how much is it?
Challenge number 5. The ride costs $18. You only have cash, a $20 bill. You wanted to give a tip. What do you say?
Say, here's $20. Keep the change. Or just keep the change.
Great job, everyone. Now let's do one complete conversation challenge. Sophia will be the driver, and you will be the passenger. We'll pause after each of her lines so you can respond. Ready?
Let's do this. Yes, hello. Where would you like to go?
You could say, I need to go to the airport, please.
The airport. No problem. It'll take about 40 minutes. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Could you take the quickest route, please?
Of course. Here we are at the airport. That's $45.
Can I pay by card?
Yes, you can.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
Terrific work, everyone. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
Absolutely. Try practicing these conversations with a friend or even by yourself in front of a mirror.
All right, let's quickly recap what we learned today.
First, when you want to take a taxi, ask, are you available or are you free?
Second, tell the driver your destination. I need to go to, or can you take me to?
Third, you can ask about the journey time. How long will it take?
Fourth, when you arrive, ask about the price. How much do I owe you?
And fifth, ask about payment method. Can I pay by card?
Remember, these phrases work in taxis all around the English-speaking world. The US, UK, Canada, Australia, and more.
The most important thing is to be polite. Use please and thank you. It makes everything easier and more pleasant.
Don't worry if you feel nervous at first. Even native speakers sometimes feel awkward in these situations. The driver wants to help you, so just do your best.
And remember, making mistakes is part of learning. If the driver doesn't understand you the first time, just try again. You can always show them the address on your phone too.
That's a great tip, Sophia. Technology can help, but knowing these phrases will make you feel so much more confident and independent when you travel.
Before we go, here's your homework. Write down 3 places you might want to visit in an English-speaking country and practice saying, I need to go to with each place.
Practice makes perfect. The more you say these phrases out loud, the more natural they'll become. Thank you so much for listening to English Buddy Podcast today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe so we can continue bringing you practical English lessons.
And let us know in the comments, what other travel situations would you like us to cover? Airport check-in? Ordering at a restaurant? Hotel check-in?
We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep practicing and stay confident.
Happy travels, everyone.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.